One question we get asked a lot is, how big of a budget should we allocate to advertising if we're a smaller business and haven't made a single sale yet? Because a lot of the budget videos out there are based on a percentage of your profits, but what if you don't have profits yet? Where do you start? I'm going to show you where to start in this video and give you a 4-step approach to ad spend that thriving businesses took when they first started out. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. All right, if you haven't made any profits yet, the first step is to allocate at least $500 to $1,000 a month minimum towards your ad spend. If you don't have that kind of money to spend, then spend what you can. But if you have the ability, I would spend at least $500 to $1,000 a month on your ads starting out. Which ads am I referring to, you ask? Facebook or Google? Well, you'll definitely want to pick one platform to start. You don't want to stretch a $1,000 monthly ad budget across 2 ad platforms. So you'll need to determine which platform makes more sense for your business and the nature of your offerings. I have a full video comparing the 2 if you want to watch it next, but the short version is this. If the nature of your product or service is one where people Google it when they need it, then you need to be on Google. If it's something that people don't really search for or look up on Google, or maybe it's not a necessity, then social media ads are probably the better route. So think about the nature of your offerings and which route would make more sense for you. Once you've picked the platform you want to invest in, you're going to start running ads on it with your dedicated ad budget. But you want to run ads a certain way so as to maximize that ad budget. Which brings us to step 2, A/B split test. A/B split testing is when you run multiple ads with one variable changed in each. The goal of A/B split testing is to see which visual, caption, and target audience combination is going to produce the most result at the lowest cost per result for you. For example, if you're wanting to test out different captions, you would run the same creative, being an image or a video, for multiple ads, but give each ad a different caption. Or vice versa, if you're wanting to test the creative, you could run a different image or video in each ad, but keep the caption the same in all of them. Or you could keep all your ads exactly the same and run them to 2 different audiences. Then you identify which ad or ad set performed the best in terms of engagement or sales or whatever your goal is. Keeping one element the same throughout and then changing the other element you want to test throughout allows you to see exactly what it was about an ad that made it work. Or when you keep the ads the same but send them to different audiences, you can see which audience performed better. And when you understand the ingredients that make an ad campaign successful, you can then recreate that success at scale. So I'll link this video on how to get started with A/B split testing if you need a step-by-step tutorial, or if you'd rather hire a professional marketing agency to handle all of your social media advertising for you, you can fill out our contact form to get a free marketing proposal and quote to see exactly how we can help your business grow and at what cost, linked below. The alternative to A/B split testing is to slowly test out one variable at a time for a much longer amount of time, draining your ad budget and patience. So that's why I recommend small businesses advertising for the first time start A/B split testing from the get-go. All right, step 3 is to look at the ROAS, not just the conversion value. ROAS stands for return on ad spend. So let's look at an example to understand why this is important. If you're looking in your ad account and see that ad A has 5 conversions and a $500 conversion value, and ad B has 3 conversions and a $300 conversion value, you might think that ad A is the better ad because it's bringing in more money, right? But you need to take into account that each ad might have spent a different amount of money. If ad A spent more than $500 to acquire the $500 in revenue from purchases, you're losing money on that ad. You're spending more than you're receiving. Whereas if ad B only spent $80 to get the $300 in conversion value, that's a profitable ad. The ROAS, again, return on ad spend, takes the amount you spent on an ad into account. It's the total revenue generated from your ads, your return, divided by your total ad spend. So you don't have to do the math in your head every time, and you can look at that one metric and see if the ad is profitable or not. Now, if you're not selling products or haven't entered into Ads Manager how much a lead is worth, then you can just look at the cost per lead, knowing in your head how much you want to spend to acquire a lead to see if an ad is performing well or not. If you don't know how to pull up your ROAS or cost per result column metrics in Ads Manager to see it, then I'll link this video for you to watch next. But it's important to be thinking about profitability when it comes to ads, not just whether they're getting you sales or not. And then lastly, the 4th thing you want to do when it comes to taking a successful approach to your ad spend is to turn off ads that are not worth it and scale the ads that are based on data. After you've A/B split tested and received a fair amount of data on your ads, you can start to identify the patterns of what makes your ads work and what makes them fail. Turn off the ads that are not fruitful for you and reallocate that ad spend to the ones that are, or into new ads to test against the ones that have done the best so far. In sales, they say ABC, always be closing, but in marketing, we say ABT, always be testing. Successful business owners know it's important to continuously set the bar higher. Don't just settle for an okay ROAS. Strive for a great ROAS, or cost per lead. Now I'm going to wrap up by leaving you with a few resources. All of these will be linked below. How to set up Facebook ads step by step in case you've never done it before. How to create and execute a Facebook ad funnel so you don't just spend money to spend money. Run ads that actually result in customers for you. And 7 top Facebook ad examples from real case studies and clients of ours for you to check out and get the creative juices flowing. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.